Okay. This is the laundry. This is GFCI protector. This is GFCI protector. It's actually labeled. It's pretty good. We do not have our clothes rod. We do not have a clothes rod. This is the half bath powder room. It's GFCI protected. We don't have any hot water today. Sure coming out fast though. Not to have any hot water. That's because we're downstairs. Everything goes down. It's supposed to go down. This is a pretty good spot. We can multitask. We already did that electrical. Can we read this? We tried. This is kind of an interior appliance, but this is the air conditioning. The thermostat is in this bedroom. This is the primary bedroom. It's also in the upstairs south bedroom. This thermostat's a dumb animal and only knows to do what you told it to do. I just closed the door. It's going to make the system run until this room is comfortable. We don't know what it's like on the other side. It could be hotter, it could be cooler. People could be complaining. You got a door lock, so they have to text you. They'll have to text you. Going on in. Still trying to get some hot water out of this. These will be dead because I just tripped the one downstairs. And if you want to reset these, you've got to go to the upstairs south bedroom suite bathroom. Oh man, look at that. We got some cracked floor tiles. Or is that a pencil? Nope, that's cracked. Cracked pretty darn good, huh? Okay. That's what's known as a clue. I'm not seeing any dilution valves. I'm trying to explain my water phenomena upstairs. Wow, it doesn't even sound hollow. Huh. Try to show off. Moving on in, this is our shower. A lot of times while we're here, so we got a light going on in here. Sometimes you'll find an electric receptacle here, and that would be like if you had a jet tub or something. Well, that's not GFCI protected. It doesn't have to be because you don't have a jet tub. But anyway, we're missing one of those screws like in the laundry. Laundry's missing the whole pole. We do what we can. We do what we can. Okay. We'll go on upstairs. We're having some fun upstairs. Catch it hot. swing around. Upstairs hall bathroom. Tiles short right there. Plumbing looks boring. And I already have a video about the witchcraft between the relationship between these sinks and that, you know, so it takes a little bit, but when it comes time to take possession of your home, you want to fill these bathtubs up to make sure that enough hot water gets here so that you can take a comfortable bath. That it runs long enough that you can take a warm shower. I know it's a tankless water heater, but we've got some kind of, with the mixed valves and some other things going on, but we got some crossover going on here. And you want to make sure this thing performs so that you and your family are comfortable. Again, you know. And this was the same. So we'll just work our way downstairs because it's interior plumbing and appliances. I can feel the heat coming off of the broiler. I already did the oven bake to 350. Dishwasher's already ran. But anyway, we come along here. Refrigerator nook. This is GFCI protected. It should have one of those little notices on it. I mean, it's going to be behind the refrigerator. Who's going to see that? I get that. Along here. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Turn you off. And then we come over here. Like I said, I ran the dishwasher. So the dispenser opened up. Everything looks fine. Please be enough water. There you go. That's enough. We know it's not hot. We put this inside of our microwave. It looks like I'm not the only person putting things inside the microwave. Looks like the tradespeople have been using this kitchen. Just saying. We don't want to do a quick start. We want to cook time. 15 seconds, why not? The light comes up. This is supposed to blink. It's called magic lights. I won that because I was the smartest kid in the class. Now that you've seen this thing, it's supposed to, there you go. And once you've seen that, you don't need to see anything else. You might as well just hang it up. You've seen everything. This is how I know it works. Hot, hot, hot. That's how I know it works. Okay, our kitchen vent fan actually goes to the exterior. It's got a metal tape holding it. It's actually got a fire blocking plate. It's just incredible. Somebody must have read some instructions. All of these have been lighting. Okay, the new code for cooktops is that it should have a sediment trap like your furnace does, like your water heater does. The oven's not required. A range is not required. There's lots of things that aren't required, but cooktops now make the list of needing a sediment trap. And then over here on the left, that is the emergency turn off for your cooktop. It's kind of interesting how they have it buried up in there, but that's it. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. That's your emergency for your cooktop. And they come up underneath here. Just 1 second here. I had to do some warm-up exercises. Now underneath here, we have a couple things going on, okay? our electric disconnects for our food waste disposal, our food waste and our dishwasher are here. They're GFCI protected. They should have been labeled as being GFCI protected. This is a 1/3 horsepower food waste disposal. So, being a 1/3 horsepower food waste disposal, the switch can go down here. Okay, according to code, the switch should not be out of sight from the disposer. But the manufacturer's specifications, the manufacturer's installation instructions, the UL listed manufacturer. Okay, I didn't get UL to list it. Who was that listing? Class C regulation. Okay. Oh, UL listed. UL listed manufacturer's instructions supersede code. And so the manufacturer of this food waste disposal says that you can have a rocker switch, you can have a switch underneath the counter so long as the food waste disposal is not 1 horsepower or larger. So if it was 5/8 horsepower, 1/2, 3/4, 1/4, this one's 1/3. 1/3 horsepower is less than 1 horsepower. You can have a switch underneath here. However, the manufacturer says you should not have a rocker switch. Okay, you should have a switch with a handle on it that says on and off. The manufacturer says not to use a. Manufacturer says you can put a switch down here, but they say don't use a rocker switch if that's what you're going to do, and that's what they did. And they also used a rocker switch. Okay, this right here, this little tower, that's your air admittance valve. And what's happened is, so we don't have a vent pipe going up through the ceiling. We want to keep our view, so we got an air admittance valve down here, and that's perfectly legal and perfectly fine, and they work just fine. I've never seen one fail. But it is a mechanical device, so if it starts leaking or if it starts stinking, you know that it failed, and you'll probably need to get a new one. But again, my experience is only 28 years going. I know something's happened. I know I didn't see everything that happened during those 28 years, but what I was able to see, I haven't seen one of those fail. This is the hose. This is your high loop for your dishwasher. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So what do we find underneath here is we've got a rocker switch, and our outlets are not labeled GFCI. And this goes for the bathroom lavatories and the sink. This is how they hold your sinks up and your basins and your lavatories. Just sticks and drywall screws. Just put a stick in it, Philip. We're going to the beer store. Oh, Doug, you're the fastest guy in the shop. I know. I'm getting a raise next week. That's the way we do it out here in construction. We just put sticks and screws in there. Now, I know that this sink came with the clips. It was in the box in a little sack that was attached to the instructions. So good luck finding those.